Hi, welcome to the second episode of the string manipulation series. In this video, I'm going to show you how to take a date of birth and convert it into an age. In this data series, we have three columns: the name column, the supposed date of birth, and our age statement, which is where our formula lives. So what we want to do is take this name, find out how many years old she is by looking at this statement, and then creating a sentence based off those two pieces of data. So for instance, if I change this date to 1952, all of a sudden her age goes from 15 to 59, and that's exactly what we want to do. So I'm going to show you how to make this formula. It gets a little bit complex, but overall it's pretty easy. Uses basic string manipulation tools. Hope you enjoy this video. If you have any questions, you can either leave a comment below, or you can go ahead and email me at xlsxgeek@gmail.com. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and delete these guys, and we can start. So the first thing we want to do is grab the number of years, and how we do that was with a function called yearfrac. And yearfrac is obviously short for year fraction, Y-E-A-R-F tab. Start date is going to be this date of birth. My end date is going to be today. And so I can use today, open close parentheses, and that's going to be obviously today. I'm going to close that with another parentheses, and it's going to give me 59.7416667. So because I want to get the age, the year, so how many years old she is, and then plus how many months old she is, I'm going to want to pull the year out. Unfortunately, I can't use a text function to do this because a text function will automatically round up to 60 if I do that with this number. So I have to use something called a mid function. And the reason I use a mid function over a left function is because the number of digits on an age vary. So if a kid is 8 and I want to write an age statement for him, I will get a decimal point into that statement. So what I'm going to do is a mid function. So I'm going to go mid. My text is going to be this formula I just wrote. My start number is going to be 1, and my number of characters is going to be a search function. So what a search function does is it finds a text within another text and then returns the number of characters from the left that text sits. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to find the decimal point in this. So I'm just going to go quote, comma, quote. So that's I'm going to find that, I'm going to find a period within this formula, and I don't need a start number. So I can close that off, and that should give me 59 period. So what I can actually do is go to my number of characters and subtract 1. And there you have 59. Okay, so what's next? Well, the next thing we need to do is get the months out of this. So let's use that yearfrac formula again. It sits right here. I'm just going to copy that, and I'm going to paste it here. Forgot to put the equals. 59.74167. So what I want to do is that 0.74 out of that. So I'm going to use another mid function, but it's going to be the opposite. So my text is going to be this. My start number is going to be the search rather than my number of characters. So my start number is going to be search. I'm going to find the decimal within this function. And I'm going to close that off. And my number of characters is going to be, it doesn't matter, I can go up to 100. So 0.74116166. So what can we do with that? Well, what we really have to do that is multiply that by 12, right? So if I multiply that number by 12, and then convert that into a number, gives me 8.9. So that is the number of months that she's been around. So because I don't want to get into days, I'm just going to go ahead and round up. and I'm going to use, that's my number. My number of digits should be 0.1. And I'm going to wrap a text formula around that because I don't really want the decimal points. I'm just going to put a number sign. That means I only want one number. Okay, so 9, perfect. Great, so what can we do from here? Well, we have 59 and 9. So what we need to do is go, she's 59 years and 9 months old. So what I can do is go attach an ampersand to this and go years. So she's 59 years, and just copy this formula. And then we always separate our text from our formulas with an ampersand. And then I'm going to use another, so 59 years and 9. Okay, so she's 59 years and 9. So now we need to put months old, ampersand months old. Okay. And I guess we need a space, and this can be lowercase. 59 years and 9 months old. Okay, so here's another issue. What if this is only 1? So this has to be greater than 1 to justify this years, and this has to be greater than 1 to justify months. So this is singular versus plural. So what we can do is actually go write an if statement. So we can go if, and this is for years, is greater than 1. The answer is years. Otherwise, we just want year. And then I actually need to take this out of here because I effectively got rid of it and place it here. Looks like I forgot to close this formula off, and then separate the text with a ampersand and quotation. Okay, so hopefully that'll work. Okay, so she's 59 years and 9 months old, and then I need to put a space on this years. 59 years and 9 months old, F2. By the way, F2 is called edit mode. So you can look at the formula within the context of the spreadsheet rather than the formula bar when you press F2. So 59 years and 9 months old. Okay, so let's see. If we brought that date down to 2011, it didn't work. And the reason it didn't work was because if we highlight it, which resides right here, and better yet, if we highlight this, let me grab it all. So if we highlight that and go F9 or calculate now, you'll see that it has 1 in quotes. So because we're comparing apples and oranges, it doesn't understand that it's a number, which is kind of what the mid function will do. It doesn't understand that 1 is less than 2. So what we can do is actually just multiply that by 1, and now it works. So 1 year and 9 months old. So we're going to take that same logic and apply it to the months by going right here, and if we're going to go if that function is greater or equal to 2, the answer is going to be months. The answer false is going to be month. This can get a little bit tedious when these formulas get this long. Close it off. Okay, so she's 1 year and 9 months old. So if we made it, let's see if we can make it 1 month old. Change this to 2011. Oops. 1 year and 1 month old. Okay, so we have the same issue here. Excel doesn't understand that this is a number, so all I have to do is times that by 1, and hopefully that'll work. Okay, so 1 year and 1 month old. Perfect. 1 year and 1 month old. Now all we have to do is take this, ampersand is ampersand. Gloria Hank is 1 year and 1 month old. Okay, I'm going to unmerge that and drag it down. And there you go. That's how we do it. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and email me at xlsxgeek@gmail.com, or better yet, post a comment below. This is the second video of the string manipulation series, so I'll be sure to make a few more. Thanks for watching.